So what I wanted to do today was invite a few of my friends to come and shoot at this amazing estate in Northumberland. I've been here a number of times and I absolutely love the shooting. What I want them to do is I want them to come and experience a proper walked up day's shooting. So a lot of exercise, a lot of shooting, and hopefully some food at the end of the day. What's amazing about these small days is the fact that the guns experience such a massive variety of shooting. So we're going to start off the day by shooting some ducks, then we're going to shoot some partridge. And if the weather's right and the wind's in the right direction, these partridge could be driven over back towards us, or they could be long crossing shots, or they could be getting up in front of our feet. So it could be snap shooting. And then later on in the day, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we're going to try and aim for 5 or 6 brace of grouse, which is an absolute privilege to be able to shoot stuff like that this time of year.
What we're doing today is where everybody started.
Yeah.
Doing the walk up.
Yeah.
It's where we all started.
It's a nice friendly day.
It's a brilliant day.
You can actually have a chat with someone
very
next to you.
Very relaxed.
Yeah. Poach your friend's birds.
Exactly.
Big fan of that.
So we have a mixture of everything, and Whitfield just has the topography to produce
everything.
some fantastic birds.
Yeah.
Which you'll probably see some of it today.
Yeah.
Walk up is very different, obviously.
Yeah.
You're shooting things going away from you, unless it is windy and then it gets up and curls back over the top, which is just like a driven bird. So it's fantastic.
So this, James, is a 16 gauge. It's pretty, isn't it? It's not a bad looking piece of equipment.
Like that before.
So I tend to go with a lighter cartridge and something which I can throw at the birds a bit.
For me, I'm like a blank canvas.
Yeah.
That's
good though. We're gonna get you having a
everything
go.
You're saying is good like that at the minute.
We'll get you having a go later. But yeah, they're just a beautiful looking gun, aren't they? They're a bit high, those ones.
Yeah.
I heard them, but they were just a bit high. Johnny.
I'm going to shoot as if I'm fishing for bonefish. You put it a couple of yards in front.
Yeah, so they swim into it, don't they? Yeah. Which works quite nicely, doesn't it? That's the analogy, yeah. Right, I'm just going to pretend they're a bonefish and...
Expectations of shooting is always you're out on an open field, an open plain, and there's beaters driving the birds towards you.
Yeah.
This is it's quite exciting.
Yeah, it's quite relaxed.
Like ambushing the birds.
It is, yeah, and it's quite relaxed. And this sort of walked up day shooting is friendly.
Bit of variety for you.
Yeah, me and you can share throughout the day, and we can have a relax and have a chat about everything.
You know, I feel like a bit like a meerkat at the minute. Just like
well, that's it. Yeah,
end up getting whiplash by the end of the day.
And later on, you'll see that it's even worse because if they take us down to somewhere where we can shoot grouse, that's even worse because you're like everything moving. And
I can't wait. I'm enjoying it already, mate. It's just nice being out in a different environment. And like I say, I'm an angler, so this is just like one extreme to the other for me.
Yeah. But you're near a river.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's all I'd really
I'll learn by the end of the day.
That's all I really need. So they're very soft cartridges for a 28 gram, number 6 in a 16 gauge. Oh, I got another one. They're a very sort of soft shell, which is really, really nice, and it doesn't happen very often. That was a big pack of cartridge.
Massive. You get lost in them.
You do. You really do.
You absolutely
really do. And this sort of shooting is great for that because no matter what happens all the time, you can see everyone else shooting. You can see the birds coming both ways. Here at Whitfield, there's loads of partridge, so we're getting plenty of opportunities.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And for these little walked up days, I think they're one of the best types of shooting.
It's a variety.
And you shoot what you're going to take home and eat as well, which
that's half it. It's sustenance, you know. It's eating what you kill.
This is how people used to shoot, especially with the little guns. People used to come out, they'd have a walk around, and they'd shoot what they want for the pot.
Which I think is how it should be, not just for the sport, but you know, if you're just killing things for the sport, sometimes I'm a little bit. Same with some of the anglers.
Yeah, same with salmon fishing.
But when you're actually putting the animals to good use, eating them, cooking them, giving to other people, it's fair enough.
That's it. But put your gun, yeah, that's it, towards the gun. Just in front, in front. You can hear the partridge still going over the line there, which is fantastic to see. The next time, in front of that bird, I was maybe about 2 feet in front, so just hook onto it.
When we get level with this wood, we'll be pushing across that way anyway. Just a little bit further.
Just in front, just in front. Yes!
Go on, lad.
Give it a shot. Oh, mate, I couldn't be happy for you. Couldn't be happy.
It couldn't have been any closer, mate.
Well, that's what we're hoping for, those birds to come back and over. Oh. We've got all the shells, we'll go and we know where it was. That's amazing.
Oh, mate, thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much.
That's the first one.
Over the moon.
Right, we've got to find mine now.
Oh. And you say these are good to eat, Johnny?
They're very good to eat, yeah. Very good to eat. French partridge have these different markings like that.
Beautiful.
An English partridge have more of like a...
I'm surprised we don't use any of these feathers for fly tying.
You will do. You'll use stuff like that.
You would have thought so.
Yeah, yeah. Little 410 shells.
I mean, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're having a brief interlude from the shooting here today at Whitfield. We've got a couple of birds that the guys are just picking up. So we've been quite lucky with the wind today. The wind is pushing from our left to right across this way. The birds are sort of slowly making the way up towards the top of the hill, and then they're sort of rapidly, shall I say, sweeping down that way over the moor. And what was today was supposed to be like a small walked up day has turned into almost a semi-driven sort of day, which has been pretty lucky really because of the way the wind's gone. The guys have been able to push the birds perfectly in the right way for us to have some really sort of fast snap shooting and some stuff of reasonable height as well, which has been nice. That was definitely dead. Oh yeah, two for two there. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. Good. Nice,
2 and 2 shots. That was fantastic.
Using a big gun.
Yeah, because he's using a proper gun this time.
It's using a big gun. Oh, you're lucky. We are halfway through the day and we're just going to start on the grouse. I'm having a quick go with my 410 today. I've shot a couple of grouse with it already this year and a few partridge on the first couple of drives. So hopefully we'll get a few on this. So yeah, the idea is you have a quick walk across, then we're going to try some snipe and stuff later. We had a few goes at ducks on the first drive, shot a couple of teal, which was quite nice. And yeah, and hopefully we might get a bit of food later as well. This is where a pack of grouse will get up and go perfectly. Yeah, none of us are loaded. You've shot before, haven't you? But this is your first.
No, this is my first proper
Really?
game day, yeah.
Oh, bloody
I
hell.
shot at Revo in January, but I only had like a little go, so this is my first proper day.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
it's been brilliant.
in terms of shooting though, this will be the first walked up day.
First walk
You shot a teal on the first drive. You shot
did.
partridge already.
Yeah.
And did you just shoot a grouse?
I don't know.
Let's go with you shot a grouse.
Great.
Because it was either you or James, so either way it's both your first,
Yeah.
which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
And you've got your dad acting as a chaperone today.
Yeah, my dad's with me today.
Chaperone slash backup gun.
Yes, he's got his long-thorn with him today.
He's doing well, isn't he? No, I'm glad you had a nice day.
Yeah, it's
And
been
I think the idea is now that we're going to head back across the fell here and try and see some snipe. So if we can see the snipe, that's great. If we can shoot a snipe, that's even better. And if we don't get wet by that big black cloud behind you, that'll be even better. So right, let's head off and see where we get to. Didn't sound. We did. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, we've got another one here. Heather's got one. Where did that come from? Oh, right. We'll get this up piping hot and then we'll put the grouse and everything on there. So this is your freshly shot grouse. Obviously shot by one of us because it doesn't look like there's a pellet on it, but look at that. Perfect game meat. Just clean that off because I've been using that. So we'll just take the breasts off because I just want to give you a great idea about what it tastes like today. And all you need to do is put your knife in there, flip it down the back, straight through everything, try and get that bit off the bottom there. Et voila. As long as you're not bothered by a few feathers, we'll be absolutely fine. And it ain't going to get fresher. The butter's melting, but that's going to have to get a little bit warmer before we do anything with that. Take this other side off. Oh, I've missed a bit there. It's a bit easier when you're in the kitchen, isn't it? Take that side off. Cut through him there. Put him over there. They'll taste like nothing you've ever tried before. It might take a while to cook on this, bless it, but no, honestly, it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit like a duck sort of meat, but it is a really, really gamey meat. But again, you're not really going to get fresher. So here's your little partridge. I love doing this sort of thing in the field though. It makes the days for me.